reading at hand for the Leo collective, the Leo energy, however you choose to apply it. What's going on with y'all? So, I want to start by saying I may cuss, but I don't curse. Don't let that fly over your head. And with that being said, we're going to get into an immediate reading. Alright? So, something that's immediately pressing on your mind, something that's at hand, something that you're doing, about to do, that type of thing. You want some spiritual guidance or some type of insight into it? Here we go. If you need or want my services and know someone who does, the link will be in the description box. Now, hope everyone's doing well. Cross watches included. You're all welcome. You're all welcome. I'm gonna cut this deck though. Well, I gotta get dramatic as soon as the Leo reading comes. I'll be getting dramatic sometimes anyway. Alright, so this is the situation at hand. The Magician, my favorite card of the deck. Okay. So, I don't know if you're doing this or not, Leo, but you have creative juice. Pause. And you could utilize that shit, B. I don't know if you're doing it or not already, but this is what I can tell you. If you're not doing it, it's because you think you don't have enough to do it. And you would be wrong about that. That's one. If you are doing it and you are having any types of doubts based upon what the next move is, don't. Because the next move is going to unfold as soon as you do this move. It's going to be like the Billie Jean video when the floor lights up as Mike is doing his thug dizzle. You understand? The shit light up, bang, he take his next step. The shit light up, bang, he take his next step. That's what this shit is going to look like. So, you already embody the willpower to get this thing started, to get it done, and not for nothing to make it look good while you're doing it. This is going to be one of those things where it might be communicative. It might be something that you must communicate, at least initially, is what I'm getting. I think there's more of an end game or end goal here that you're thinking about, though. But in order to get to that point, you got to grab some attention to yourself. I don't get the feeling that you're the type that's going to be not wanting to play with other people, not wanting to involve other people, not wanting to share the spotlight with them. No, I think this is the exact opposite. I think you actually do want to do that, but Spirit is saying you got to put yourself on the forefront first. It's one of those things. And what'll happen consequently is that when people lay eyes on you doing your thug dizzle, they gonna be like reaching out to you, wanting to work with you. They gonna see your vision, right? They not gonna be able to see your vision if you're not doing it on your own. And it's simpler to see one person's vision than it is to see 2, 3, 4, 5. Because then, and you'll know that what you're doing is going to remain authentic and genuine, because why else would they get involved? They see the vision with you. They see them in your vision. You get what I'm saying? I don't know where you're at with this. You know. But I just wanted to make that clear. We're going to look at your attitude towards this. 3 of Hearts. 3 of Swords. 3 of Hearts. Kind of the same thing. This is interesting. So what I'm feeling by seeing this pop up here now, are you doing this out of heartbreak? And I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that. I'm not saying nothing is wrong with that unless you're hurting yourself by going on this mission. And when I mean this mission, I mean the Magician mission. When you're creating something and you're putting yourself out there, try to be aware on whether you're doing this out of hurt and pain that came from the betrayal of a heartbreak. Because I've seen it happen before. I've seen people behave outlandishly, and you could just tell that they're going through something. So even though they're trying to be creative and trying to come across as like they healed type shit is what I'm feeling. But just know this, if anybody sees through that shit and they pull your coat about it, don't be upset at them. You should appreciate that. You should appreciate them, because they're going to tell you, look, if you're really serious about doing this for work and doing this for real, try to remove what you got going on. Try to take your personal life out of it. Which is look, I'm not saying it's easier said than done, because as a creator, I know it's challenging to do that shit. Some of the greatest creators are actually channeling their pain into their work, into their artwork, into their ministry. Well, that's not the right word to use for this. That was slang, to be real with you. But you know what it is that they provide. And remember, this is a communicative thing that I'm talking about, that you got going on or about to have going on. So sometimes it's going to come out in the speech, and some people are going to detect that, I see, and they're going to communicate that right back to you. It might come in the comment section like, come on, man, like, who hurt you, or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to highlight that shit. So just be aware that some of that can seep into it, to where, as a matter of fact, you are aware of that, pardon me, because this is your attitude towards this. So you're actually seeing this. You know that this can come across as hurt people try to mask what they're going through with their work. So you are actually going to respect the people that are clairvoyant enough, that see with the third mind enough to actually pinpoint that about you. These are people who are going to make comments out of concern, genuine concern, not trying to bring you down. They might just inbox you too, to refrain from making it public, right? So let's see what the key element is to consider here. 3 of Wands in reverse. So, okay. Now, just because, I'm going to make this clear. Just because we see the Magician card and it's upright in this situation doesn't mean that it was the best thing to do. And I'm not saying that you've done it. You might have not done this thing at all, because now I'm seeing it, yeah. With the three of Swords coming out after the Magician, you looked at this like, how am I going to do this? So remember I said, when the Magician card is pulled and you think you don't have what it takes to go out and do that, but you'd be mistaken. It's not about the resources, it's about your heart. You haven't done this yet because your heart is not in the place to do this. It's not in the right place to do this. That's your attitude towards it. Like, I can't go through with this because it's going to show. It's a dramatic flair. It's center stage. It's gonna show. They're gonna know. So it's like, pump the brakes on that, because that would be poor planning. And I think you know this. Now I'm starting to see, I think you haven't done this. This is something that has been pressing on your mind. And you're like, man, nah. Because I don't have enough deets, research, or healing at that to actually do this thing. So this is for Leos and Leo energy watching. There's still some healing from heartbreak that needs to occur before you fully create and communicate this vision that you have. I'm out.